Hello, I'm Debbie from Club Drive, and someone who's been viewing my videos has requested that I do a video of the Bedhampton Roundabout from the A27 to Bedhampton Hill. And I've actually just driven around it myself to familiarise myself with it before I videoed it, and it is actually quite a complicated one. So thank you for suggesting it, it's a good one. So I'm going to do it first of all from Bedhampton Hill to the Bedhampton Roundabout onto the A27. Heading west, and then I'm going to go all the way around the next roundabout and back down the A27, back to the Bedhampton Roundabout and back to Bedhampton Hill. Okay, so I'm going to pull away from the side of the road. So middle mirror, right mirror, there's cars coming at the moment, so I can't go just yet. I'll keep looking in my mirrors, looking around. Okay, after this car there's no one to signal to, so checking over my right shoulder and I'm pulling away. And at the small roundabout in front of me, middle mirror, left mirror as I pull in, I'm going to take the second exit, which is right, middle right, signalling right. I can go. Middle left, signal left as I pull off. So I'm now on the Bedhampton Hill Road, middle right as I go past the parked car, plenty of room. Middle left as I pull back in, that's my mirrors. So I'm on the Bedhampton Hill Road, it's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. There's a staggered crossroads, so I'm checking my mirrors and I'm scanning left and right to make sure it's safe. Moving into a 40 limit, so middle mirror, right mirror, and there's the layout of the roundabout. I'm going onto the A27, so I'm going to need the left lane. So middle mirror, left mirror, staying over to the left. Checking to the right, there's nothing there, so I can go. And as I pull onto this road, I'm going to move into the right lane because I want to go onto the A27 towards Portsmouth. There's the layout of the next two roundabouts on the left hand side. You can see Portsmouth A27 is on the second roundabout, it's turning right on the second roundabout. So mirror checks, here's the first roundabout, I'm going straight on. Checking to the right, nothing there, so I can go. And I'm coming towards the next roundabout. I'm going to take the third exit right, so middle mirror, right mirror, signalling right. I'm moving into the right lane because that sign shows me Portsmouth is the right lane, and I have a red light, so mirror checks and starting to brake. So while I'm at the traffic lights, I'm checking my door mirrors for cyclists and motorbikes, and then all my mirrors as I pull away. And as I go around, I'm staying over to the left hand side, so middle mirror, left mirror, signalling left, and here's my exit, heading onto the A27 towards Portsmouth. New road, new mirrors, so middle mirror, right mirror, and it's national speed limit, which on a dual carriageway or motorway is 70 miles an hour, so I'm going to increase my speed. So we're heading onto the dual carriageway, middle mirror, right mirror. I can see that it's clear, signal on, check to the right, make sure I've got a gap, and I can. So I'm moving over into the left lane of the dual carriageway. Now I'm going to stay in this lane, that sign that says there's roadworks in 2 miles. I'm going to stay in this lane because I want to come off at the next exit. And then at that roundabout I'm going to go all the way around it and back down the other side of this dual carriageway so we can go back to the Bedhampton Roundabout. So as you can see, I'm keeping at least 2 seconds distance between me and the vehicle in front. It's a nice dry day. On a wet day it would be 4 seconds, it doubles. It's quite a long distance, 2 seconds, when you're moving quite fast. I'm also watching my mirrors very carefully, and I'm also looking ahead, mirror checks, starting to brake slightly. because at higher speeds things change very quickly on faster roads. So you need to look right to the end of the road, as well as in the middle distance and the near distance. Right, mirror checked, right check, middle mirror, right mirror, staying in the right lane, because I'm going to be approaching this roundabout, and I want to go all the way around and back down the other side. So that will be a little bit like a right turn. I can see they're braking up ahead, so middle mirror check. And there's traffic lights. Middle mirror again, right mirror, signalling right, moving over to the right. The lights are green, but I'm checking my mirrors in case they change, and they're not, they're staying green. Moving on to the right lane. Mirror check before I brake, and I'm going to leave a nice big gap of tyres and tarmac between me and the vehicle in front, so at least a metre of tarmac. Again, I'm checking those door mirrors for the motorbikes and cyclists that could come up the sides of the car, and I need to be aware of them if they're there. And I'm looking around the junction for any potential hazards like pedestrians. So keep looking around, never just stare at the red light. All my mirrors, checking it's clear before I cross the junction. Mirror checks, I'm moving out to the middle lane. It says A27 East on the road. Mirror checks, starting to brake and braking for the red lights. Again, door mirrors for cyclists and motorbikes. They'd have to be brave to actually cycle on this roundabout, but I'm sure they do. There goes a pedestrian. He's safely on the pavement now. Keep looking around the junction for more pedestrians and more potential hazards. Okay, all my mirrors, and I'm pulling away, making sure it's safe to cross the junction. The crossing, sorry. And then mirror checks, and I'm starting to brake again for the next red light. And door mirror checks again. So if there was a cyclist or motorbike next to me, when the lights change, I'd let them go first. And then I can overtake the cyclist later on if I need to. That would be the safest thing to do. Otherwise they could get tangled up with my car as I start to pull away. Mirror checks, nice and safe to cross the crossing. I'm pulling off here, so middle mirror, left mirror, signalling left, heading back on the A27 East towards Havant. Checks, and I'm starting to bring my speed up again. Now at this point I'm not going to overtake this lorry because I know I need to take the next junction, the next exit off this dual carriageway, and it's quite close. So I'm going to keep a nice safe distance between me and the lorry. Actually, he's quite slow. No, he's pulling off anyway. Mirror checks. I can't undertake him because if he changed his mind and pulled back to the left, that would be dangerous. Oh, the van is. Okay. Now, I'm going to follow the sign to Bedhampton. So if you look on the overhead sign there, is this left lane. Mirror check. I'm just easing off to allow a bit more distance between me and the vehicle in front because he got quite close there when he pulled in. Okay, so I'm on the A27 heading east towards Havant, and I'm going to follow that sign to Bedhampton, which is this left lane. Close eye on my mirrors as I'm driving. Still following that sign to Bedhampton. It says it's left. So middle mirror, left mirror, signalling left and moving into the slip road on my left. And signal off. I'm still looking for the next sign for Bedhampton. I'm coming to a roundabout with traffic lights, and Bedhampton is the right lane, so middle mirror, right mirror, signalling right, moving gently over to the right lane. mirror checks, just easing off slightly in case these lights change, and they have. Mirror checks and bringing it to a stop. So again, door mirror checks for cyclists and motorbikes, looking around the junction for potential hazards like pedestrians. Keeping an eye on my mirrors so I know I have an updated picture of what's going on behind my car and to the sides of the car. All my mirrors again, pulling away, the junction's clear. So I start off in the right lane because it says on the ground there B2177, which is what I want, and then I'm going to move to the left lane. So middle mirror, left mirror, moving over to the left lane. There's lights again, so mirror checks, easing off just slightly in case they change and they're not. So middle mirror, left mirror, signalling left, and this is my exit to Bedhampton Hill Road. New road, new mirrors, middle mirror, right mirror, signal off. So I'm now in a 40 limit, but I can see ahead is moving to a 30 limit. So mirror checks, and I just have to ease off a little bit to reach that 30 because I'm going uphill, and that's naturally taking my speed. And there's cyclists ahead, mirror checks, and parked cars. So middle mirror, right mirror, pulling out for the parked car. Okay, so I hope that video's helped. I'm just keeping an eye on my mirrors and the vehicles in front. A few hazards going on at the moment with the parked cars and the cyclists and the vehicle in front trying to park. There we go. Mirror checks again, I can pull away. Yeah, I hope that video's helped. Thank you to the viewer who suggested doing it. I think it's quite a complicated one. It was definitely worth doing. If you have any videos you'd like me to do on any specific roundabouts or junctions that are quite tricky, just let me know in the comment section and I'll see what I can do. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.